So the issue was that we had these weird gaps here, and I was trying to figure out, well, what's going on here. So the reason why is, and this actually goes back to this whole local global thing that I was telling you about regarding local variables. Watch what was happening here. When it was reaching this repeat statement, it was entering this loop here, and then it was deciding to recursively call draw branch. So it calls draw branch. In the draw branch function, watch what happens. There's this thing called branch state, and notice I didn't define it as local. And so because this has the same exact name as this variable here, when draw branch was getting called here and it was coming back into this function, it was replacing that branch state and all of its state with the one that was being set in this function, so that when it was coming out of this function here, it was now using the branch state that was set here. Ugh. So it's not necessarily using the one from the top of the stack. And long story short, that was causing all sorts of problems. And so the solution here is just to make this branch state local. So now that it's local here, and for the same reasons, I'm going to make this one local here as well. That fixes this problem. So it was just that was causing the problem here, is it's because it was not local, and it was stepping on its own state, basically, when we were calling that recursive function. So once we did that, now we're back to the correct solution. So apologies for that. As always, it's important to be very, very aware of this problem, this thing in Lua, which is Lua likes to default all variables as global, and so when you have recursive functions, you need to be very, very aware of the idea of these global variables resetting themselves and then affecting the state of future calls. In this case, it wasn't even recursion; it was just calling another function that just happened to set a variable with that same name that was then changing the state of the variable in here. So using variables in local is always is something to be important to keep aware of. Anyways, thanks for joining. I hope this clarified things, and I will see you next time.